Scott Adams, Daryl Dufay, Dov Rudnick, the groom, is here. Where's the groom? Raise your hand, groom. Okay. You weren't here when we congratulated you. Karen Wolf. Okay, so those are the people who signed up to speak against. So if you could maybe not all speak or just say ditto or I'm against it. If you have something specifically why, please say that. But if someone in front of you said the same thing, please don't repeat it. Say I agree with that person so that we can maybe get out of here by 10:15 if we're really lucky. Okay, let's go for it. All right,
Shelley, okay, McPherson, I only have a very...
You have 45 seconds.
Okay, one thing, move it to San Pedro, they need it. This is not going to attract people for parking, no parking impact. We don't have any parking. There's going to be parking impact, period. Thank you.
Thank you. Mark, say your name.
Good evening, I'm Mark Sokol, and my family owns the Hotel Irwin, which is just about 150 feet away from the subject site. My father and grandfather bought the land where the hotel sits in 1958 and opened the hotel in 1975. We have given this project a lot of thought, and while on the surface, this tourist attraction right across the street from our hotel might seem an ideal revenue-generating proposal for the area, on deeper analysis, we come out strongly opposed to the whole concept. We like being part of the Venice atmosphere and community, and we know our guests come here because Venice is, well, Venice. Not Disneyland, not Sperry Farm, Universal Studio, not even Santa Monica, which has a perfectly fine Ferris wheel experience for those seeking that kind of experience. The proposal to erect this gigantic wheel that is not compatible with the scale and character of the neighborhood in the heart of Venice would ironically tear the heart right out of Venice and turn it into something it's not, and does not strive to become. A wheel like this would be completely out of place and out of character for the area and would ruin the laid-back, funky community that has evolved over many years to be the unique attraction that it is now. Of course, we all desire increased revenues, but not at the cost of obliterating the community character that created that very base of revenues to begin with. There are other viable revenue streams that should be explored. We have built and promoted our business successfully over the years based on the beach, the ambiance, the open space, and the overall community atmosphere, not on any ride like this that would be more properly located in a community that would welcome it with open arms. The proposal would be an ugly blight on the windward open space area enjoyed by skaters, bicyclists, and pedestrians, and would detract from rather than enhance the ocean vistas. I urge the council office and Rudnick Parks to help Mr. Ward and the Great City Attractions to find a more suitable location. Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you. My name is John Murtagh. I'm an attorney. I've been hired by the Hotel Irwin to make some points. I did send a letter along. You probably didn't get a chance to read it. But I just heard you say, Madam Chairman, that you're going to be voting on this in a month. The point of my letter, and I hope that Park and Recs is listening to this, is that I don't see how anyone can vote on this project without an EIR. So in a month, that's not going to happen. There's never going to be an EIR done in 1 month. So there are numerous impacts that would be, 30 seconds. Okay, you know your land use plans much better than I do. You have a specific plan, you have a local coastal plan, you've got tons of things in there that have to be examined. I mean, I can't be going through that hour by hour and point out what they are until we see an EIR and we get a preliminary analysis, at least from the city. But you've got, aside from just parking and traffic, I mean, those we know about, but your plans, I've been looking at them, are very unusual. You have extreme importance attached to aesthetics, character, and scale. And those are the 3 items that are going to be the most important when you consider this project. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Okay, Mr. Hartley, introduce yourself.
I'm Clay Bartley. I own the Cow's End, and I have other properties in Venice. And I've lived here for 43 years. I did not come here because I wanted to live in Anaheim. I didn't want Disneyland. And this culture will be deteriorating. It will be the beginning of the end of what we live here for. It's a very nice presentation this man made. Beautiful. It just doesn't fit our community, in my humble estimation. And as far as parking, I mean, we don't have parking now. In the summer months, we can't put people here. I can't believe that this is not going to give an influx of people coming here for that wheel, because it's a beautiful wheel. It's going to be fun to ride. We can't handle it. Have you ever tried using our toilets? I don't think any lady in here could even walk into the room with the stench that's in these things. Are we benefiting as a community from it? No. Is there anything that's coming back? I don't hear them saying, well, we'll build this thing and we'll take care of cleaning up the garbage, the trash that's left behind. Well, what about our streets? More cars coming in. We can't get them paved now. We got potholes all over Venice. I can't drive down my alley behind the cow. The potholes are this big. You can't tell me this is not going to increase traffic. It's impossible. LAPD will have more work to do. And they've been doing a great job for us in the last few years, especially. They really have been. And we're just going to bring more people from elsewhere, and we can't handle it. And there's nothing in it for us. I don't see how we win from this. A zero.
Thank you, Clay.
Hi, I'm Gail Rogers. I live on a Walk Street. I'm also on the Visitors Impact Ad Hoc Committee with Amanda and Clave and Mark from the Edwin Hotel and Matt. Okay. There's an expression in Spanish. It says, me río por no llorar. And roughly translated is, I have to laugh because if I don't laugh, I might start crying. And this project is so laughable, nonsensical, absurd, ludicrous, preposterous. I don't know who's my age, but Art Linkletter used to have a program in the 50s called Candid Camera, where they go up to people and they'd say some preposterous thing and you'd say, really? And they go, no, ha, 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 we're kidding. You're on Candid Camera. I feel like I'm on an episode of Candid Camera.
It was Alan Funk. Alan Funk.
Oh, it wasn't Art Linkletter. Oh, that was Children's Aid. Okay. All right. So I playfully have nicknamed this wheel of observation the wheel of non-observation due to coastal fog and marine layer.
Hi, good evening. My name is Jimena Hirshberg, and I represent the young community that will be responsible to hold the Venice legacy and keep it alive. So in that spirit, people do come to Venice for the charm and the people and the culture. That's certainly why I came here. The wheel will not only, of course, take up space, bring more trash and parking issues, but it's ugly. And I really don't understand why men with really pretty accents, also known as developers, and a ton of money, want to impose their grand ideas on our soulful Venice. With all due respect, sir, please stay out.
The groom speaks.
Hello, I'm Rudnick. I speak as a Venetian born 2 blocks away, and 3 blocks away from the proposed site of this wheel. Nigel, I thank you for your presentation. It so happens that the place that this wheel is envisioned is a very sacred space to Venetians, and has an important part in history. As the site of the former pavilion, it became very influential in terms of shaping a world culture. It was a place that attracted people seeking to get away from spectacle, from a consumer society. And this is what made the space so special and gave birth to skate culture and the graffiti culture that defined where you proposed to put this wheel. By making another spectacle designed to attract people, it flies in the face of that important historical legacy.
Thank you.
Secondly, the beach. This is a natural environment, and we have seen how the beach has been negatively affected by the skate park and the much larger crowds of people that are now on the ocean front and are negatively disturbing the natural environment. I can only imagine that this will add to that problem.
Thank you, Gail.
Good evening. Hi, I'm Emil Becker, and I represent the Festival of the Chariots. The festival.
I'm sorry, could you say that what you represent? I didn't hear what you
Festival of the Chariots. We've been here in Venice Beach now for about 40 years, and where they plan on putting this particular wheel is right smack dab in the middle of where we have our festival. It's one of our main portions, main walkways. We feel that we're actually part of the community of Venice. As I said, we've been practicing it for 40 years. It's a cultural event. It's a family event. We have thousands of families that come to see this particular event. Yes, we feed. We figured that through the years that we've been doing this event, we have now fed over 500,000 people on Venice alone. And we really like doing this. We're very, very happy to do this, and we feel very sad, along with thousands of our constituents that come every year and support this event, who love this event. And it's a cultural presentation. People get to learn about a lot of things, vegetarianism, they learn about karma, reincarnation. I believe that this is also part of Venice. It's a multicultural kind of community, and we love it, and we would like to stay here. Please, don't let the wheel come.